On an elite wooded street in East Northbrook, you come to this house that has a very regal presence. It has a lot of the elements of a historical English home. It's got the beautiful brick facade with the basket weave pattern in it, heavy limestone frames for the windows and doors, all that beautiful leaded glass in the windows. There's some nice details like the scroll work carved into one of the lintels. It looks like a house that might have been built for a king. In fact, it was built for a champion, Jim McMahon of the 1985 Chicago Bears. McMahon and his wife raised their kids here, and then in 2009 handed it off to a neighbor who has completely redone the inside of the house. And you'll see as we go inside that the team who redid the house were champions themselves. When we come in the house into this grand two-story foyer, you've got the hanging stairs leading up to a walk-around balcony. There's a very large window that pours sunlight down into the space. Most of that foyer is unchanged. The carpet, the millwork is new. Here in the library next to it is where you really see the change in the millwork. All of the wood surrounding me, above me, this has all been redone. It complements very well the exterior of the house and these leaded glass windows. Next to us here is a bathroom for this office that's walled in onyx, and we're going to see some more onyx elsewhere. But then beyond us at the back of the house is the living room, a very gracious space. What I love about it is, although this house is very big, the living room does not overpower. It's a very nice room, nice scale, but it's not huge. It's got windows, the leaded glass on 3 sides looking out onto the 3-acre grounds. Just a very gracious room. And it's complemented by, across that foyer, a formal dining room, really tasteful chandelier, more views out over the grounds. And from there, you're into the kitchen. Here in the kitchen, you can really see the transformation, how they brought the house up out of the 80s. There were oak cabinets here originally. All those are now out in the garage, used for a different kind of storage. And what was brought in was this great set of cabinetry here that lines the walls. Really a terrific 2012 look, including this great island, 5 by 9 feet, very nice space to use and better organized. The old island had the cooktop in the middle of it. Now you've got this great cove cooktop. And then the island and the side counters are very, very well organized. You've got drawers for everything. There's a warming drawer and a microwave drawer, dishwasher drawers. There also is this great furniture look refrigerator here on the side. And don't forget those onyx countertops. I mentioned we'd see more. These are just really sharp countertops. This space, the kitchen, has around it several spaces that have different functions. First we got to mention this laundry room because it's probably the most stylish laundry room I've seen in a year. Really sharp and a good view of the yard. And then there's the breakfast room, also a nice view of the yard, more really pretty cabinetry. And then on the other side there's this family room, more leaded glass windows, nice space. It's been updated with a stone fireplace. This is one place where the family's going to mix and mingle. And this is another place where the family's going to gather. I think of this as sort of a mixing bowl. This is an enlarged hallway space where all the family bedrooms are. And what you're going to end up with here is homework, beanbag chairs, video games, where all the kids can spill together. And we may all also spill out here into the movie room. This is a great movie theater, nice and big, ready to be furnished in whichever way you want, fixed seats, couches, whatever it is. It's not unusual for a house of this caliber to have a movie theater. What is unusual is, rather than having it in the basement, having it up here in the family node of the house. So you've got the movie theater, and then there are these 4 bedrooms, each one different from the others. One has great big skylights. One is 2 stories high with, it's called a loft, but it's really almost a 2nd floor. It's so big. Another has a turret. Lots of space for the family at this end of the house. And on the other end of the house, lots of space for the parents. This master bedroom, like the living room below us, has these leaded glass windows all around with views out into the grounds. It's got this nice cathedral ceiling, new millwork around, redone fireplace, really gorgeous. And also redone is the hall to the master bath with that great barrel ceiling and the chandeliers, the tile above. That was apparently just a 12-foot ceiling. Now it's a really terrific decorative element that leads you into that great master bath. Big tub situated so that you can look out over the grounds, really a pretty space, and then 2 separate closets, one on either side. The basement's been entirely redone with new modern finishes so that it feels like today, but you can tell that sports has been happening here. Not only do you have a pair of locker rooms, but you've got space for dance, yoga. Then there's a workout room with Jim McMahon's own workout equipment still in the space, and even a sign commemorating his shoulder surgery. There's an indoor sports court, and then outside you've got the pool and a lot of ground to tumble around on. The access there is back here to the lower level, so you're not going to drag all the mud in upstairs. And then once everybody's cleaned up, they're likely to settle here in front of this nice fireplace like the others in the house. It's been completely refaced in a warmer, more contemporary look. The McMahons have been gone for a few years, but you can tell the house has been prepped for another championship season.